promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Our first run now for Kyren Williams. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Stafford. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. That's returnable now for Smith. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to find it. Oh, right away, he lost the football. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Open man right side is Rice.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
The Chiefs at 2-3 here to begin the new season. They come in losers at 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Yellow, yellow.
Now Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here's 3rd and 6.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Ready.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
50-50.
Now Stafford. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
There's Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line.
Right. Easy, Giller. 40 got. 40 got.
They snap it to Stafford.
He'll get this into the hands of the running from LSU. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You talk about this Chiefs defense.
They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
180. Real right.
Throwing again is Stanford. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Here we go on 4th. Stanford.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Ladies.
A shotgun snap for Stanford. And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Puka Nacua
from 19 yards away.
And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
7-7, our score after 1. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now here's Mahomes.
He'll drop this off to Pacheco. Room past the 35.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Mahomes to throw once more.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. 6 gain. 36 yards on the play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Marquise Brown, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
George Karlaftis, the man to bring him down.
Brings up
2nd and 10.
at the 36-yard line.
Stafford now to throw.
They'll get that complete to Parkinson.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43.
First down.
Play action. Stafford.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Throwing is Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28.
That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28.
They give it to Williams, running right. Able to fight through 1 tackle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. To the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
They'll try the air now with Stafford.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he's got his man on the out route. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. And again, it's Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Here's third and a few inches.
Brings up third down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Touchdown! Isaiah Pacheco from 17 yards out. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. But not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
A gain of 46 yards on the play.
To throw is Stafford. Now he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Nick Bolton. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot. Backed up.
Monday.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to fourth. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Powering his way forward. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year.
And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They begin the drive with Williams. And it pushes way forward to about the 32. There for the tackle was Trent McDuffie.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That is caught by Hunter. And they've got him well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Los Angeles.
Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Batted by the safety, but caught anyway. Touchdown, Rams. Davis Allen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, and the Rams are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Stafford and the Rams come up first and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Stay 50, stay 50. Hey, give me radar.
Here's Stafford. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Nick Bolton able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 26-yard line.
Blue 60! Monday!
Now Stafford. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Like 7!
Out of the gun, Stafford. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
That'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up Sackett.
Hey, 57, 57.
Mahomes now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Yellow!
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they work this out past the 25. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach.
And shutting him off now open field. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy,
42 yards.
and the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And running with power here.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that one too high and incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing again to Stafford. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Puka Nacua
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Rams are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Now a 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Cameron Kitchen.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
All wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Noah
55 yards.
And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Chiefs 42, Rams 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
But they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Omaha, ready, move.
Stafford now to throw.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Monday, set.
Now Stafford. And he's taken down. A cheap sack. Chris Jones in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon.
180.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford under pressure, and they get to him again.
That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
The Rams on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and forever. Here's Stafford. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
Now here's Mahomes.
Now he's going to step up and run. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Christian Fulton.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Yeah, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he will double the space they had to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15.
That's good for our Rams. 1st down.
Now it's Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for L.A. 58 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Middle.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
Going quickly there, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Hey, Red, stop!
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down.
He will have the conversion and more than that.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Terrence Ferguson.
23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Rams drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score.
The Rams will line up for the
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
29.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done. That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mahomes will throw for it.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Makes the score Chiefs 50, Rams 29. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw, Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now,
and Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Rams will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Kansas City, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.